Na-discuss. May data na hinipahapi nga discussion not RPC. So, babalikon tala. May data la. Ito ay nga review. So, next slide, Sir Anthony. So, there are forms of rape. Di ba? Kaya as amended na hiya, so may na mga forms of rape. So, una is we have rape through sexual intercourse and may dahan traditional and penile rape. Next is we have rape through sexual assault. So, ini hiya gender free ini. It can happen to women and men. And through instrument or object rape. Sige, next, sir. Okay, section 2, pinili ko lang mga salient features ini para dire kita maghinalaba. So, section 2, discussed rape as a crime against person. So, asya inhiyaan usa nga mga amended provisions. So, the crime of rape shall hereafter be classified as a crime against persons under the Title 8 of Act Number 3815 as amended, otherwise known as the Revised Penal Code. So accordingly, there shall be incorporated into Title 8 of the same code as a new chapter to be known as Chapter 3 on Rape, to read as follows. So, Article 266A, Paragraph 1, who can commit rape? So, number 1 is by a man who have carnal knowledge of a woman under any circumstances, that is through force, threat, or intimidation. And when the offended party is deprived of reason or otherwise unconscious. C, by means of fraudulent machination or grave abuse of authority. And when the offended party is under 12 ito na yan, years of age or is demented, even though none of the circumstances mentioned above be present. Asya na rin mga amended kay dati ang edad 16 na, so gin-amend hiya naging 12 na hiya. So next. So the salient features of RA Act number 11648 is sexual intercourse with a victim who is under 16 years old is statutory rape. And it raises age of sexual consent. Oh, ano man? Oh, anay ha, kay nawawara din, Sir Anthony. Siya rin sunod, Sir Anthony?
Yes, ma'am. Asetan.
Okay. Sexual intercourse with a victim who is under 16 years old is statutory rape. So it raises age of sexually consent to 16 years old, Section 1. So when the victim is under 16 years of age, the perpetrator shall be prosecuted for rape under the revised penal code, not violation of RA 7610, as amended by Section 3 of RA 11648. Rape through sexual assault. So rape is committed by any person who, under any of the circumstances mentioned in paragraph 1 hereof, shall commit an act of sexual assault. So una is ang traditional ini by inserting his penis into other person's mouth or anal orifice, or by inserting any instrument or object into the genital or anal orifice of another person. O di ba, pwede na rape, so ganito, damo na yan na ituan, mga objects na ginagamit. So, when and how it is committed, we have guti lang a comparison para madagmit la. So, we have the differentiation between the offender and the offended party. So, how rape through sexual intercourse and how rape through sexual assault was compared. So, if the offender in rape through sexual intercourse, it is always a man.
Tiis plago.
Siyempre, di ba? And through sexual assault, may
Si
be a
Janelle.
man or
Janelle.
a woman. So the offended party, of course, through sexual intercourse is always a woman. And through sexual assault, may be a man or a woman. Okay. Differentiation also, and if committed through penile or penetration of the vagina, it is through sexual intercourse. And the penalty is reclusion perpetua to death. And if it is committed through inserting the penis into another person's mouth or any instrument or object into the genital or anal orifice of another person, its penalty is prison mayor to reclusion perpetua. Oh, there are aggravating and qualifying circumstances. Death penalty happens when the victim is under 18 years of age and the offender is a parent, ascendant, step-parent, guardian, relative by consanguinity or affinity within the third civil degree, or the common law spouse of the parent of the victim. Also, when the victim is under the custody of the police or military authorities or any law enforcement or penal institution. Also, when the victim is a religious engaged in legitimate religious vocation or calling and is personally known to be such by the offender before or at the time of the commission of the crime. Also, when the victim is a child below 7 years old, and when the offender knows that he is afflicted with the HIV or AIDS or any other sexually transmissible disease and the virus or disease is transmitted to the victim. Also, when it is committed by any member of the armed forces of the Philippines or paramilitary units thereof or the Philippine National Police or any law enforcement agency or penal institution when the offender took advantage of his position to facilitate the commission of the crime. Also, by reason or on the occasion of the rape, the victim has suffered permanent physical mutilation or disability. And when the offender knew of the pregnancy of the offended party at the time of the commission of the crime. And last is when the offender knew of the mental disability, emotional disorder, and or physical handicap of the offended party at the time of the commission of the crime. There are death penalty innovations under RAA 353. So, of course, by use of a deadly weapon, rape by two or more persons, the victim has become insane, or a homicide is committed. So, rape shall hereafter be classified as a crime against person. So, it was redefined in this anti-rape law of 1997 because rape violates a person's well-being and not just one's virginity or purity. So the law considers that any person, whether it is a prostitute or non-virgin or anyone who has an active sexual life, may be victimized by rape. So also, there is a marital rape. O, di ba? At mga may asawa, di ba? Para mamati kita. Marital rape is impliedly recognized. It is committed against the wife and is impliedly acknowledged under the new law. And also, rape now includes acts other than penile penetration of the vaginal orifice, and a woman may now be charged of raping another woman. Also, rape may now be committed against a man. Nasyalharaan mga amendments. So, of course, there is always exception to every provision, and the subsequent valid marriage between the offender and the offended party shall extinguish the criminal action or the penalty imposed. 'Di ba? Pagpakasalan ka, so waray na. Ah, there is a scenario, may kundi scenario and may exception nini. Santos, naku, Santos rape Maria. Seeing what a scandal it can bring to their family, Maria's parents arranged her marriage with Santos. Maria was reluctant, but her parents prevailed. So she and Santos got married in a lavish ceremony attended by many visitors. So the question is, did the marriage extinguish the criminal liability of Santos? So the answer is, in case it is the legal husband who is the offender, the subsequent forgiveness by the wife as the offended party shall extinguish the criminal action or the penalty, provided that the crime shall not be extinguished or the penalty shall not be abated if the marriage is void ab initio. So, di ba, exception hiya to nga rule. So, next. Another exception is statutory rape. So, offended party is aged 13 to 16. Age gap is not more than 3 years. And the act is consensual. Also, the act is non-exploitative and non-abusive. Oh. I have here a few doctrines from 2014, mga kuan ini, mga jurisprudence. Oh. According to People versus Humawan, sexual intercourse, albeit within the realm of marriage, if not consensual, is rape. Another jurisprudence from People versus Espino is a prostituted person may also be a victim of rape. And in People versus Palgan, when threat, intimidation, and fear are employed, there is no need to establish physical resistance. O, bisang ka pa inayaw. O, basta may threat and intimidation. And in rape committed by a father against his daughter, the father's moral ascendancy and influence over the latter substitute for violence and intimidation. So another example is, even the existence of an illicit affair between the accused and the victim does not on its own rule rape if consent was not present. So dapat talaga may consent, ano? Sasarit la ka mo, boys. Next is, the date is not essential element. Usa pa ini hiya. The date is not essential element of the crime of rape. For the gravamen of the offense is a carnal knowledge of a woman. As such, the time or place of commission in rape cases need not be accurately stated. And delay in reporting the incident to the police does not affect the truthfulness of the charge in the absence of other circumstances that show the same to be mere concoction or impelled by some ill motive. As hit prescription period kasi hit and rape, di ba? 20 years siya. So, meaning if a rape case happened today, the authorities can investigate and prosecute the perpetrator within 20 years from today. 'Di ba? So if the crime happened siya unta 10 years ago na, maiha na. So it can still be filed within the next 10 years. So maiya iniya kay usahay syempre iton mga victim hini diri man diretso nagsusumat out of fear. Tapos out of shame. So damo gihapit mga underlying reasons ini kung kay maiha san o nihira nagkakamay adahin strength to file a case. And also, any person can file a case naman pag nabaruan naton nga may da mga sugad nga situation. Pero gi-discuss ko ini unina hiton kung hain kita pwede mag-file hin sunod ko nga topic. And physical resistance need not be established in rape. When threats and intimidation are employed and the victim submits herself to the embrace of her rapist because of fear. That is from People versus Ruben Corpus. Di pa, even if it were true that they were sweethearts, a love affair does not justify rape. Bisan pa ka mo magjowa. So a man does not have the unbridled license to subject his beloved to his carnal desires. People versus Baldo. And also conviction for rape by sexual assault alongside statutory rape underscores that the law punishes insertion into the mouth, pwede, di ba? Anal genital orifice as rape. That is in, oh, okay na. Binalik man yun. That is in people versus Bagsik. Okay na, ada na-mention ko na ini Anthony exceptions. Okay na, adto laan na hiya. So, asa adto hiyaan, RA, ano ba, anti-rape law. So, may napakiana kay madiretso ako nga tutak ko sa nga report, RA 8505.
Pag-uurusaon na launina, tamong
Sige,
pakiaan.
adi hiya, ang RA 8505, this is to help us kunhain kita magbibilingin assistance or protection if may da mga cases and rape. So, this RA 8505 was enacted in the Philippines to strengthen support systems for survivors of rape. So, while RA 8353 reclassified rape from a private crime, di ba private crime kasi inhiya before, so naging public na inhiya crime, and broaden its definition. So RA 8505 focuses on providing mechanisms for immediate and comprehensive assistance to rape victims. Usahay kasi out of fear diri dihira maaram kun hain hira magsusumat or hain hira madaraon. So let's talk about this also. Next. The declaration of policy is to provide necessary support for rape survivors. Its overarching objective is to guarantee that victims can quickly obtain medical, psychological, and legal assistance in the aftermath of sexual violence. So, through the coordinated efforts from LGUs, sana sugad bahin ni ka-active iton aton mga LGUs nga iba pa nga ano nga uubo pantabat mga sugad din and civil society. So the act seeks to address the multifaceted needs of survivors and help them navigate the aftermath of the crime. So, iniyang Rape Crisis Center, Section 3, it is led talaga by DSWD talaga iniya. But of course, they cannot do it alone kay agi nga damot mga cases nga hindi mo man ito natatap gihap nga mga agencies. So this is in coordination with DOH, DILG, DOJ, and a lead NGO. So dapat sana each center located in a government hospital, health clinic, or suitable venue, may mga functions na dapat nga sugad hini. Pero I don't know kung tanan talaga ini may da. Dapat may psychological counseling and medical services including medical legal exams, free legal assistance when necessary, assistance in police investigation and litigation to expedite justice, ensuring victim privacy and safety, counseling and medical services for victims' families, training programs for law enforcement and community officials on handling cases, implementation of recovery programs for victims. So, may ako ini usa nga case nga na akong friend na kadahiya police officer hiya nakadahiya munisipyo so hiya nagkakaputan mga bawsi. So inihiya mo pay gapini kay may daw sa nga bata nga ginrape ba hiya niya father. Tapos late naman hiya nagsumat pero nagreklamo gihap an iya gimbuligan niya ni iya friend la. So hiya niya gimbuhat mo pay gihap kay may assistance nga nga ginahatag iton police ginbilingan hiya in boarding house para ma-separate ba hiya ni iya father. Sugad ba iton so nagbagan for 3 months ada ini sano hara magpagawas sin warrant of arrest and father. So ang victim na bagahin naka-escape hiya dito hambalay tapos naka dito bahan era lugar medyo naawod-awod man niya. So kahit papaano breathe hiya in fresh air. Okay, next. Okay, there is also the duty of the police officers. So dapat may immediately refer the case to the prosecutor for inquest investigation if the accused is detained. Otherwise, the rules of court shall apply. Ano na to eh? Okay, and arrange for counseling and medical services for the offended party and immediately make a report on the action taken. It shall be the duty of the police officer or the examining physician who must be of the same gender as the offended party to ensure that only persons expressly authorized by the offended party shall be allowed inside the room where the investigation or medical or physical examination is being conducted. And for this purpose, a women's desk, kasi na natin mention kanina, may da women's desk lahi ni para diri baliwat hera maawod pag-share era experience. Asya iton mga police officer nga mga babae, usually hera init nakaposit vowsy, may dalan hera women's desk. Must be established in every police precinct throughout the country to provide a policewoman to conduct investigation of complaints of women rape victims. So in the same manner, the preliminary investigation proper or inquest of women rape victims must be assigned to female prosecutor or prosecutors after the police shall have endorsed all the pertinent papers thereof to the same office. Pero I guess inihiya nga provision ini nga section 4. Depende siguro ini kung may available nga female prosecutor hiton iyo lugar. Pero kung waray, di ba usually man, kung hino iton available lang nga pwede maghataghin PI hiton mga victims. Okay, di ba na aton RPC usually mga male man and prosecutor. So baga diri hiya ba absolute nga dapat ha female prosecutor lang. So for protective measures, Section 5, at any stage of the investigation, prosecution, and trial of a complaint for rape, the police officer, the prosecutor, the court, and its officers, as well as the parties to the complaint, shall recognize the right to privacy of the offended party and the accused. Asya gihapon ining mention ha aton ni fiscal nga pagsugad hini nga mga case, bagahin closed door ba ada ini, tapos dapat may privacy liwat han offended party kay bagat naawod hera. So dere ini good pwede dere hiya nagwe-welcome hin mga pwede magkita dito han trial. So in section 6, the rape shield. So in prosecutions for rape, of course, the evidence of complainant's past sexual conduct. So inihiya nga imo mga past sexual conduct, it doesn't matter. So the opinion thereof or of her reputation shall not be admitted. So bisang kapaano, aning mga past kung prostitute ka man nga na-rape ka, so immaterial ang imo past sexual conduct, diri hiya pwede magamit as evidence unless and only to the extent that the court finds that such evidence is material and relevant to the case. Thank you. Asyala adto. May dapat masunod din eh. Vowsy. Medyo maharo halaba. O diri ada gud halaba. Pwede. O kung may pakianan niyo, pwede vowsy. Next meeting tanala. Hello.
Do you have any questions?
Pakiananay ka. O pagpakiananay na kamo.